Today in our 2015 Subaru Forester, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the Malone AirFlow2 roof rack system, part number MPG215. And that's going to be for 50-inch long crossbars. It's also available in 58-inch long crossbars using part number MPG216 and 65-inch long crossbars using MPG217. Our Malone AirFlow2 roof rack system is going to allow us to free up space inside of our Forester, making more room for passengers and pets. Whether it be a bike rack, a kayak carrier, or even a cargo box with some elongated gear, it's going to free up that space inside and allow us to mount it up top. Our Malone AirFlow2 is going to be one of the easiest aero bar roof rack systems to put on out of the box. It's going to come with those included lock cores, and it's going to have a lot of the same features that a lot of the higher end roof rack systems have. Out of the box, our crossbars and foot packs are going to be pre-assembled, so all we're going to have to do is set them on top of our raised rails, get our measurements down, and tighten everything up. Metal lock cores are included out of the box, and it does come with 2 keys that are key-to-like for all 4 foot packs. The crossbars themselves are going to be aluminum, so they're going to be lightweight and rust-proof. And the elliptical shape to them is going to cut down on that wind noise and drag that's commonly associated with roof racks. Now, depending on what kind of accessories you have, there is a T-track slot accessory on the top. Now, unlike a lot of other ones where you have to take out the rubber strip, cut it to length, and figure out all that, this one we're able to flip down the cap, and we can actually just push down on that rubber weather stripping and slide our accessory in, making it a lot easier and less of a hassle trying to cut everything. So we have the 50-inch long crossbars in our Subaru here, and on the front we have about 2 inches of overhang on each side, and then if we move to the back, it's a little bit more, it's about 2.5 inches of overhang. Now if you want a little bit more room to mount some more accessories, there are those longer bars available. You want to make sure you don't exceed the weight capacity of the crossbar or of your roof. As far as our Malone AirFlow2, the 50-inch, 58-inch, and 65-inch crossbars are all going to have 165-pound weight capacity. One thing to keep in mind whenever you are mounting accessories to your roof rack is the amount of clearance that you have between your roof and the bar itself. From the top of the roof to the bottom of our crossbar is going to be about 3.5 inches. So we got plenty of room here for most accessories, and our sunroof even isn't going to interfere at all. You just want to be mindful of your sunroof when you do have accessories mounted, but with nothing on there, it's not going to interfere at all. The overall height of our crossbar from the top of our roof to the top of the bar is going to be right at 4.5 inches. So if you're looking for a roof rack system for your Forester, our Malone AirFlow2 is going to be a really good option. It's going to have a lot of those nice features that some of the high-end ones do, while still being a user-friendly entry-level product. We already have our front bar installed. Let's go ahead and put the second one on together. Now, fortunately, they already come pre-assembled, so all we're going to have to do is loosely put it on our roof, making sure that we get around the crossbar. Now, there's no exact measurement of where you want your bar to be, but you want a minimum crossbar spread of 27.5 inches. So I'm just going to take a tape measure and go from the center of my front foot pack to the center of the rear foot pack, and 27.5 is actually going to land right here at this upright support, so we're going to come right behind it, which is going to make it 32 inches between our 2 crossbars. So we'll go to the other side and make sure that's nice and even, so our bars will be nice and square. Now on the end of our foot pack, we are going to have a locking core. We can take the included key and unlock it, and each bar is going to have an included tightening tool inside the foot pack. Before we tighten everything down, we want to make sure we get our overhang even on each side. So the easiest way to do that, just go ahead and pull your bar all the way to one side. I'm going to take a tape measure, and we're going to measure the overhang. Then we can divide it by 2. And then we can check the other side to make sure it is even. Alright, if we look on the inside of our foot pack, we're going to have a little Allen bolt in there, and our tightening tool is going to fit. We're just going to tighten it up till it's snug and it's grabbing the bar evenly. You may want to push down just slightly, start tightening it until it gets a little snug, and then we can move to the other side. Make sure it tightens even and the bar doesn't shift on us. And once we have our bar snug, we can come back and tighten it up all the way. You just want to make sure that the bar is nice and secure on there, but you don't need to go crazy cranking down to where you feel like you're going to snap something. And then our tightening tool, if we go right above that Allen bolt, we can slide it in, and it'll store inside our foot pack. Now you might notice that the channel at the bottom there is open, and that's so that our crossbar can slide back and forth and we can get an even overhang on each side. In our kit it does come with some weather stripping that we can cut to length and put it in there, which will reduce the wind noise and whistling sound, but for demonstration purposes we're not going to be putting them in. And that'll finish up your look at the Malone AirFlow2 roof rack system, part number MPG215 on our 2015 Subaru Forester.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.